Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris coming back with a new video. We're going through our NFL season predictions here. We did the NFC East last week. We're trying to get out as many videos as possible, obviously before the season. Today we're going to be doing the NFC South. We're 17 days out till the NFL season, so I'm definitely trying to get this series out of the way before then. And yeah, the series is basically just my predictions. We're going down the list of each team's schedule. I give my thoughts on how each team will do. And what better way to get started than with the Bucks? I think Bucks are going to take the division this year, but only time will tell. Like I said, these are all just my predictions, my opinions. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below, how you think your team will do. And without further ado, let's start with the Bucks. They're in Atlanta week 1. I'm going to take Atlanta at home. That's an upset to start the series, to start the season for them. But, we'll see what Penix can do at home to start the year. So I'm going Falcons week 1. I'm going Bucks over Houston in week 2. Jets at Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks. Eagles at Bucks for week 4. Taking the Bucks again. That's an upset, obviously, but yeah, we're taking the Bucks. Bucks v Seahawks. Don't sleep on the Seahawks this year. We'll see what Sam Darnold can do. I'm gonna take Seattle at home, week 5. San Fran in Tampa. I'm gonna go San Fran here. Bucks at Detroit Lions. I'm taking Detroit. Bucks at Saints. That's a Bucks win. Week 9 they got a bye. Week 10 Patriots in Tampa. I'm gonna go Tampa. Oh, week 11 they're in Buffalo. I'm taking the Bills. I'm gonna do what I can to go to that game. I'm from Canada, but definitely, I try to make my fair share of appearances at Bills games when I can. So that's a good one. Week 11. Week 12 in LA, I'm going to take the Rams. Week 13, Arizona in Tampa. I'll say Arizona upsets. The Saints are in Tampa. I think that's another Tampa win. Falcons in Tampa. I'm taking Tampa there. We're saying they split the diff there. Atlanta 1-1. Week 16, Tampa at Carolina. I'm taking Tampa. Week 17, they're in Miami. I'm going to go Fins. Week 18, Carolina at Tampa. I'm going Bucks again. So what do we have? A 9-8 record. I thought they'd, I think they might do better. I think their ceiling, they might get 11 wins. Low end is probably 7 or 8. I think they get at least 8 wins. But let's move on. What do we have next? Where are they here? Where am I looking? Yeah, let's do the Falcons. So we had the Falcons winning at home week 1 to the Bucks. Week 2, they're in Minnesota. I'm taking Vikings. I'm a Vikings fan. They're in Carolina. The Falcons at Carolina. That's a win for the Falcons. Week 4, they're in Washington. I'm taking the Falcons. That's an upset. I think Washington won't be as good as they were last year, but they definitely are legit. I know Jaden Daniels. He's the real deal. Week 5, Falcons got a bye. Week 6, Bills in Atlanta. I'm going Bills. Week 7, Falcons at San Fran. I'm going to take the Falcons. Dolphins at Atlanta. I'm going Atlanta. Week 9, Falcons at New England Patriots. I might say Patriots. Disagree in the comments, I dare you. Week 10, they go to the Colts. This is an interesting one. I know Anthony Richardson's their starter. I think Penix is a much better QB, personally. Again, only time will tell. I'm going to say I'm going to say Falcons win in Indianapolis. Indiana, rather. But Panthers at Falcons. That's a Falcons win. Falcons at Saints. Falcons win. Falcons at New York Jets. Falcons win. I'm going to say they lose to Seahawks. They lose to Seattle week 14. That's in Atlanta. Week 15, we got the Bucks winning. Week 16, we got... Oh, they're in Arizona. I'm going to say the Falcons win on the road there. Week 17, LA Rams in Atlanta. That's a Rams win. Week 18, Saints Falcons. That's another Falcons win. Whoa. 11-6 Atlanta Falcons. I think that is very high ceiling for them. I think they should be able to get 9 wins this year. I'm not sure what their line is, but they'll get 9 wins this year. I'm saying, I think Falcons fans should be excited for their team, and only time will tell. Next up, we'll go through the Panthers here. Panthers at Jags. That's a Jags win. We're excited to see what Travis Hunter can do. I think he's going to be balling. Panthers at Cardinals. I'm going to go Cardinals win. Falcons at Carolina. Falcons we have. Week 4, they're in New England. I'm going to take the... You know what? I don't think they go 0-4. I think the Panthers will win against the Patriots there. Week 5, Miami Dolphins come to Carolina. I'm going to say Dolphins. Week 6, I'm going to say Panthers upset the Cowboys. That's in Carolina. Week 7, Panthers at New York Jets. I'm going to take the Panthers again. Take them back-to-back after that Cowboys win. The Bills in Carolina. That's a huge Bill. That'll be a Bills blowout. At least 14. I'm saying at least 14 plus for the Bills to win that one. Panthers at Green Bay. Taking Green Bay. Saints at Panthers. I might take the Saints there. They might go 0-17, 0-18 this year. But yeah, I think week 10 in Carolina, the Saints can pull that off. Week 11, Carolina at Falcons. We have Atlanta winning. Week 12, Panthers at San Fran. That's a San Fran dub. LA travels to Carolina. The Rams will win that. Week 14's a bye. Week 15, they're in the Saints in New Orleans. Panthers, they won't get swept by the Saints. I have them going 1-1. Week 16, we have the Bucks winning in Carolina. Week 17, Seattle in Carolina. That's another Seattle win. And week 18, they lose to the Bucks in Tampa yet again. 4-13. Honestly, that's pretty bottom of the barrel. They might be able to pull off 6+. That's generous. I don't know. I think Bryce Young definitely deserves a lot more. I think if he had more weapons, I'm a huge Adam Thielen fan, of course, but he really has no one. I'm not sure how the coaching is over there, but I think he deserves a lot better than he gets. But either way, yeah, 4-13. I think they can push to 6 wins, but as we always say, only time will tell. Moving on, got the Saints here. This team might be shit this year. Either way, poor Saints fans, man. I don't think they have much to look forward to. But hey, week 1, Arizona at New Orleans. We're going to take Cardinals. 49ers at New Orleans. We're going San Fran. Saints in Seattle. Seattle win. Saints in Buffalo. Buffalo win. Giants at Saints. We're taking the Giants. If you saw the last video, you'd know that. I think the Giants could be interesting this year. But week 6, Patriots at Saints. We're going Patriots. Week 7, they're in Chicago. I hate to do it, but I'm taking the Bears. Bucks at Saints. We had Bucks. Saints at LA Rams. That could be an upset game. I don't know. I don't think they can win on the road in LA. So we're going LA. We did take the Saints week 10 in Carolina. Week 11 is a bye week. Atlanta in New Orleans. We took Atlanta. Week 13, they're in Miami. I think the Saints can upset there. They do need a winner here and there, I think. Week 14 in Tampa, we had them losing. Week 15, we had the Panthers beating them in New Orleans. There we go. Week 16, they host the Jets. I'm going to go Saints there. Week 17, they're in Tennessee. I might go Titans. I think Cam Ward will be fun to watch. And week 18, we have them losing in Atlanta. We have them going 3-14. That seems very, very legit, if you ask me. Sorry, Saints fans, but yeah, I don't think this is your year by any means. You might be bottom tier of this whole league by the end of it. I'd like them to prove me wrong, but I really think 3-14 is a very realistic record for them. Maybe 4 to 5 wins, maximum 5 wins, but they definitely. It's not a brutal schedule, but the Saints really just have no weapons. They're in the process of rebuilding. I think their owner is just pretty stupid from what I'm hearing. I don't know much about them, but I have a friend that's a Saints fan, and they think it's atrocious. But I think, that'll conclude our NFC South. Stay tuned for more videos, obviously. We're trying to get as many of these out, trying to finish each team we got 17 days left. Can't come soon enough. I'm excited for this season. I think it'll be one to remember. This, a new team. I'm hoping it's a new team to win the Super Bowl. Obviously, I'm going Vikings. But, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We haven't gotten to the AFC South yet, or any AFC teams, rather. But, yeah, we'll get to the NFC West next, and then we'll start the AFC series. So, thanks for watching. My name's Chris. Leave a comment, your thoughts down below on how you think your team will do. And thanks for watching the video.